A trial date is set for a nearly $12 million federal lawsuit against the city of Klamath Falls. The owners of a Mexican restaurant and lounge in the downtown area say their businesses suffered because they were targeted and discriminated against because of their ethnic background. NBC5's Shelley Leggett has more on the lawsuit.
A lawsuit filed against the city of Klamath Falls back in 2019 finally has some movement.
This lawsuit was filed a long time ago, and because of COVID, it's taken forever to get cases to trial.
The current and previous owners of El Palacio, a restaurant and lounge in a prominent landmark building in downtown Klamath Falls, say they were discriminated against and targeted for a higher level of law enforcement activity because of their race.
They told me they were being selectively enforced on situations going on at their near their premises.
The family's Grants Pass attorney, Christopher Cobble, describes the business as a Hispanic-owned restaurant that's been around since 2004 that also has a bar and hosts dancing and different events in downtown Klamath Falls.
Klamath Falls has in their downtown area, has a lot of different bars, and there's the only non-white owned bar.
According to court documents, the plaintiffs said the harassment started in 2015.
They were basically saying every time there was an arrest, they were saying at El Palacio, or near El Palacio, even though there's a public square right across the street.
Many of the claims came under former Klamath Falls police chief and now current county commissioner David Hensley.
Really, it's the entire city, the city council, the city chief of police, and pretty much anybody that's involved in enforcing the laws in Klamath Falls directly.
Court documents say Hensley issued the first notice of public nuisance to the restaurant in August 2015. After that, the Cisnero family met multiple times with then Chief Hensley about what they can do to fix the issue. They ultimately agreed to hire more security and close earlier on the weekends.
They had to spend all this money, they had to do all these things, and that still wasn't enough for the city.
But court documents say Hensley issued El Palacio a second nuisance letter in May 2016 and told them he would go after their liquor license.
The clients attempted to work with the city to try to work out their LLC, the OLCC licensing issues, but the city simply was not cooperative.
In April 2017, the OLCC revoked El Palacio's liquor license.
Essentially resulted in their business being destroyed because they were unable to properly run a profit with their OLCC license, and they had to do a lot of stuff in order to transfer ownership to their son and stuff like that to be able to maintain the business.
The Cisnero family is now seeking nearly $12 million in damages.
Attributing everything to El Palacio, even though issues with fighting and intoxication and things like that are to be shared amongst everybody in that area, all the other bars, but simply focusing on El Palacio clearly shows that they're being treated differently because of their race. It's a violation of federal law, it's a violation of the U.S. Constitution to do that.
The trial is expected to last a week. It's set to start on January 8th, 2024.
Shelley Leggett reporting. We did reach out to the city of Klamath Falls for comment. The city's public information officer sent us this statement. The city does not generally comment on pending litigation. However, the city strongly disputes the allegations in the lawsuit, end quote.